right, welcome back. We're going to actually recap from yesterday, and we're going to recap from this morning. As again, I usually trade till about 11, but I'm actually done for the week. So again, what I wanted to do is just really kind of recap really what US30 has done over the last couple days, and just really where opportunities were, and kind of point out some transitional candles, some reversal candles, some wicks, things like that, as far as just kind of things that we've been talking about, and where we could have obviously, seen opportunity and things to kind of look for, as we are obviously, trading this. And again, I've taken nothing but US30 pairs trades this week. So again, that's all that I'm going to focus on. So let's jump in and let's kind of talk about, so on the chart, you'll see that I'm actually using an indicator at the bottom. It's an RSI. I obviously don't trade off the RSI, but the RSI, again, it just gives me confluence. It tells me the direction that we're going. It tells me exactly where price is at. It tells me, are we moving towards an uptrend? Can we possibly be in a reversal? Are we, where are we at? Where's price at? And again, it just shows confluence. It just shows, really where price is at. And again, what are we looking for? Are we looking for sells? Or are we looking for buys? And so again, that's all that I'm using it for. I'm not obviously using it for obviously entries or anything like that. It just simply tells me, opportunity. Tells me, are we coming to areas that are oversold or overbought? Have we been consistent in an area? Things like that. So again, this gives you a little bit more information. But again, like I said, we're going to focus on price action. We're going to focus on levels that she broke. We're going to focus on ceilings, floors, candlesticks, and really just understand and see where we can get opportunities. So let's jump in and let's go to the charts. All right, perfect. So on my screen here, you see. Let me get the webcam back up here for you guys as well. Perfect. All right, so as you can see here, this was actually the opening of yesterday, okay? And again, right away, obviously what we're looking at direction. We're under the 20 and we're under the 50, okay? And again, that's exactly where we want to be, looking for sells. And again, if you look at the distance between these two EMAs, it's a nice opening, which means that we're in a pretty good downtrend, okay? And so again, we're obviously looking for sells, okay? So obviously on this opening candle, all right, I want you to definitely just kind of look at the wicks, all right? So we have wicks, the candle open, this 8:30 candle open, okay? We went up to the top, okay? And we wicked all the way down and we closed right here, okay? So again, pretty even candle. Probably didn't know what direction we were gonna go, if we were gonna continue the upside, okay? And then, we pulled up a little bit, okay? And then we got this big giant, this big giant candle, which once we passed this wick here to the left here, we knew that we were continuing down, okay? So again, these wicks are areas of obviously points that it touched, okay? And so again, once we broke this area here, okay, this wick, we knew that we were going to continue down, all right? And that's exactly what we did. So we continued down, okay? Then we came to an area of support here, okay? And again, that was an area of 450, okay? We came to this 450 area, okay? We then bounced off of it. We broke up, okay? Looked like we were gonna actually, break above, because we actually broke above. We got some wick to the bottom side, okay? And again, this was kind of one of those candles where it's like, what is it gonna do? Because at the end of the day, we didn't have a huge wick at the bottom, which showed pressure. We had some wick at the bottom, okay? And then we closed with not a whole lot of wick at the top, meaning that, hey, we could potentially, but again, there was a little bit there telling us that there was some sellers there, okay? And then it opened up, and then we broke this zone again. We went past these wicks, and we continued down to the downside. So we made a new low, okay? And we continued to do that, okay? Then we got, tweezer bottoms here, okay? So again, we got pressure to the bottom side from the buyers. We got pressure on this next candle, okay? So again, it opened up, came down, did not break this wick, did not break the wick, did not break the area that we were looking to continue down, okay? And then it continued to the upside, all right? But again, as you can see, there was some drawdown here, because obviously, look, it came up here, came down all the way to the bottom of this, did not continue down, did not even get into the wick area here, and then we got a big pressure telling us we're going up, we're going to continue to go up, okay? But again, that doesn't make a difference to me because I'm looking for sells, all right? There are individuals who obviously, there are individuals who obviously look for reversals and do the reversal game. But again, I'm not that person. I simply just trade with the trend. And again, I'm just very patient. And again, I'm usually in 9 to 11. So again, within that 2 hours, my goal is to just, get as many bags as I possibly can. But at the end of the day, I also want to be smart doing it, okay? So then we came up, we tested this 450 area here, okay? And we got three wicks to the top side, which means that we have selling pressure, okay? Which then took us down, okay? And then again, we had this long wick here. We came down, we tested that wick, but we did not even attempt to break it, okay? So again, these are areas that you want to look at, okay? And you want to look at, am I going to break an area? Is that wick going to break an area, okay? So then, what did we do? We broke, okay? We broke a zone. What did we then do? We ran to the next zone, all right? And we then got into this here. We got into this order block here, okay? Because look at all this volume here. Look at this consolidation. Anytime that you see consolidation, there's usually an order block. There's a lot of buyers and sellers in that, and there's a lot of volume there. And we ran into that, okay? And again, what did we do? We have this big long wick here. We have this wick here. We wicked up. We hit those wicks, and we came back down, all right? We came back down. Okay, we didn't really get a candle that told us like, hey, we're going down. We didn't get an engulfing. We didn't really even get. We just got this wick. This wick really kind of told us that there's selling pressure, and that's what we could have taken. Okay, so again, we could have taken it for 5 to 10 points. Boom, we would have been in and out, win. Okay, so again, then we pulled back. Okay, and again, what's an area that we need to break? What's an area that we need to break? We need to break these wicks. Look at this wick right here. Okay, so again, we came down, touched that wick, and we bounced back up. What did we test? We tested the 500 zone. Okay, and look, we covered this wick here. Okay, and then what do we get? We got an engulfing candle. We now got a good confirmation candle. We got an engulfing candle. Came to the downside. If you would have taken this next candle here, you would have definitely taken a bag. Okay, so then what did we do? Are we going to break this next zone? Are we going to break this next zone? Okay, no, we are not. We actually started pounding off of this 450, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Consolidation. We consolidated back up to the 450. Okay, but again, we got this long wick to the upside. Okay, and what was it doing? It was coming into this order block. Look at this area here. We've tapped this place many times. Okay, we tapped it again. Then we didn't get a big candle on this red one, but we didn't get a big wick on this one. Okay, we went about halfway between that wick. Okay, and that was our confirmation. Another engulfing candle to the downside. We took it, bam. Okay, and again, we came down to the 400 zone. We then consolidated. Okay, when we consolidate, we're going to do one of two things. We're going to break out to the upside, or we're going to break out to the bottom side. Okay, so when we get a consolidation, one or two things are going to happen. Okay, what are the wicks telling us on the top of that consolidation? We're either going to break to the top or we're going to break to the bottom. Okay, and again, are we moving past those longer wicks? Are we moving past to break those longer wicks? Okay, and again, it's that simple. That's price action. That's simply just looking at the charts and reading the charts. Okay, so then again, look where we played in between. We played in between two bank zones. We played in between the 450, and we played in between the 400. Okay, so again, you could even do things like, hey, if it comes back up and retest, I'm gonna put a sell limit. I'm gonna put a sell limit at 450, and then my take profit is 10 points. And look at this. If you would have done that, you would have definitely won multiple times. So again, like, these are the type of tips and tricks that you can definitely do. Okay, so again, if it's going to test this area again, and it tests this 34,450, I'm going to put a sell limit. Okay, to where if it comes back up, boom, hits 34,450, boom, take profit, and you know, you're done. All right. So then what did it do? Came to the 450. We got a huge confirmation candle, broke this bottom wick here. Okay, continued to fall. So once I saw it breaks this bottom wick, guess what I'm doing? Okay, guess what I'm doing? I am waiting for that next candle open, and I'm taking it. It drew back about 10 points, but at the end of the day, we had a huge confirmation candle, and we broke this wick here. Okay, telling us we were continuing down to the downside. Okay, huge. Again, I haven't even looked at news. I didn't even look at news. There had to be something that caused this big fall. Okay, because again, for the next half hour, we fell. All right, and that wasn't even opening bell. So then, obviously, okay, we then wicked down here. Okay, we continued to fall. We came all the way down. We came all the way down. We came all the way down. Okay, so again, we got this reversal candle. We got this reversal candle that we were going to move up to the upside a little bit. How far were we going to? And look at this. We actually covered this whole thing. We came all the way back to the 400. I'm telling you, she's going to come back to the zones. Okay, she's going to fill that big drop. She's going to retest back there. At some point, she's going to retest back there. Why? Because there's liquidity there. There's sellers there. She's going to go get that money, and if she's going to continue to fall, she's going to continue to fall. Okay. So again, what did she do? She came down. Okay. We never broke this wick. Okay. So right now, we are right here. Okay. Look, we have this area right here. Okay. We have this area right here. We have this area right here. Okay. And let's just do price action. Let's not even look at the zone. Okay. So again, we have this area right here. All right. And okay, we have another one right here. Okay. So again, she came down here, broke through here, wicked down, didn't close below, came up here, didn't close above, came down, and she played here for 15, 30, 45, an hour, 15 minutes. Then she finally broke to the upside. Okay, where was she going? Okay, where was she going? She was most likely going up here because that's where all the action was. Okay, and what did she do? She went up there. And again, she ran into this wick here. She ran into this movement here. And what did she do? She fell back down. We got a big wick. We got an engulfing candle to the downside, and she continued to fall. Okay, so again, understanding price action and understanding the levels and understanding the wicks. Okay, so again, look, she came up here, tapped this 400, came down. Okay, look, went below this wick here, wicked back up. Okay, but again, we had more selling pressure than we did buying pressure. Okay, she opened up with the red candle, fell down. Okay, came down, wicked down. Okay, she ran into this long wick here. She has to get past this long wick to continue down. Okay, she wicked up. Okay, we could have potentially said, "Uh-oh, are we gonna continue up?" Okay, and then we opened up. She then fell. So once she broke this halfway point of this candle, I would have taken it for 5 points. And she wicked all the way down here. Okay, so now she's gonna come back up. Okay, she's gonna probably come halfway here, right here to this level here, because again, she's breaking this here. She'll come up here, and again, where's there a bank zone? Okay, where are we at? Let's look at a bank zone here. Okay, right here at the 250. Okay, she could possibly come up to the 250. Okay, she retests that 250. Bam, we take her for 10 points. Okay, So again, and at the end of the day, using the RSI, look, we hit the 50, came all the way down, okay? Putting us below 30, which means that there's gonna be a reversal because at the 30 mark is oversold. So at the 30 mark, she's oversold. So she has to go back up. She's too, we're coming to exhaustion, okay? And then what did she do? She came back up. She came up to the 50. She went no further than the 50 and she fell back down, okay? So again, I hope this helps, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. And again, even doing some testing this morning, she's gonna push to give you 10. If you can get 5 to 7 points, she's gonna retest and she's gonna move in that direction pretty often. Okay, so again, 5 to 7 points on each entry. I'm telling you, that's a sweet spot. She's gonna give you 5 to 7 all the time. Okay, and again, if she runs and you see her building a big candle, stick in. But as soon as you're comfortable, we'll get out. And again, that's on you and how you control that. All I can do is just tell you kind of my strategy and what I do. But again, I just try to keep it simple for you guys. That's US30 over the last couple days. I think this morning we're about 1,500. Yesterday we had a monster day. Okay, so again, like, I hope this stuff is helping you guys. I'm gonna definitely do some more training specifically on really strategies in the sense of just the 50 to 20 strategy. Okay, looking for confluence, looking for order blocks. I can do an order block training. I can do specific candles, looking at a hammer with a long wick to the bottom, a falling a shooting star, a gravestone candle to the bottom side with the wick to the top. What does that mean? Okay, how to look at them, as far as pulling out the Fibonacci, things like that. So again, there's so many different things that we can do. Like I said, this is my style. This is my plan. My goal is to help you find your plan. My goal is to help you find your plan, continue to practice your plan, and become consistent in your trading plan, so that you can leverage what you're doing. You can build an account, and you can see some gains and see some growth in this market. Whether we're losing in the market or whether we're gaining in the market. Okay, once you know this skill set, you're able to really find the direction and be able to really be able to profit from that. So again, thank you guys so much. We had an amazing training last night as well, and again, just continuing to build this community, continuing to build this movement. Thank you so much to the IME team, Investing Made Easy, and again, just everything that they're doing. And again, continue to tune in. Let's continue to rise to the top, because obviously the bottom is too crowded, okay? But at the end of the day, we're not going to look down on anyone unless you're going to reach down and help them up. And again, that's what this is all about, is we all are looking for something. We're looking for that. We want that time freedom. We want that vehicle that's going to give us that time freedom. And again, I'm reaching down and I'm grabbing as many people as I possibly can. And as you learn this skill set, I hope that you will too. I hope that you will see the opportunity that you have to be able to help others and serve others, and how rewarding that is. So again, thank you guys so much. See you at the top. And again, remember, believing that you can is more profitable than believing that you can't. God bless. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend. I'm out of here, and let's go.